This is the University of Eastern Philippines, the first state university of the Visayas. Image of a constantly changing environment, beaming with life, cuddled by a lumbering stretch of white beach, of dense forest, green fields and lovely meadows. The UEP Seal. Its seal symbolizes the many dreams, visions and aspirations of its pioneers and leaders who have laid the cornerstone of its solid foundation. Blue and gold colors. The university colors symbolizing the lofty ideals of the institution and the golden dreams of the youth. Wheel symbolizes the unending search for knowledge. Sun's 8 rays indicates Region 8 or Eastern Visayas, the immediate service area of the university. Lamp symbolizes the light that education brings. The words instruction, research, extension, and production refer to the quadruple functions of the university. The years 1918, the establishment of the institution as a Catarman Farm School, which later became the Catarman Agricultural High School. 1956, the establishment of the Samar Institute of Technology and the abolition of CAHS on June 14, 1956. 1964, the conversion of SIT into the University of Eastern Philippines on June 20, 1964. Its leaders. In September 1918, Attorney Clodoaldo Lucero, then Governor of Samar, sought the establishment of the Catarman Farm School with its first principal Washington A. Wyron of Maine State College, USA, and Dr. Felipe O. Cevallos from Bicol was the first Filipino principal. From being the CFS, it was named the Catarman Agricultural School when its status was raised insular provincial. Through the efforts of Representative Pedro K. Mendiola of Catarman, it became the Catarman Agricultural High School. In 1951, Representative Agripino Escarial of Bubon and Lawang had it changed to Catarman National Agricultural High School. On June 24, 1956, then Congressman Eladio T. Balite of Bubon took the initiative of converting CNAHS to the Samar Institute of Technology through RA 1434. Lieutenant Colonel Emeterio A. Asinas was the first and only president of the institute. The RAB, or Rosales Asinas Balite Amphitheater, UEP's Center for Culture and Pageantry, remains the hallmark of his term. With President Asinas' retirement in March 1963, Professor Toribio G. Sorio of Bubon became the officer in charge up to January 1966 when UEP's first president, Dr. Narciso N. Pepito of Cebu, assumed office. In 1976, when Dr. Pepito retired, Attorney Sergio B. Helera Sr. became the OIC. With him, graduate school opened and the course BSCD was first offered. In 1978, Dr. Aurora Balite Merida of Bubon, Northern Samar was appointed president. When her term ended, the CBA Dean, Dr. Gerardo C. Delorino, was designated as OIC. The third university president, Dr. Andres F. Celestino. His term was fruitful though short-lived. On April 5, 1990, he was gunned down by unidentified men in his office. With his death, the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Leonor A. Ongsoto, took over the helm of UEP. She finished the projects that the slain president left. On November 24, 1990, Dr. Pedro D. Destura, an SIT alumnus, was appointed as the fourth university president. His almost 17-year term is characterized by UEP's turning into a comprehensive university. For 4 months, when the air was rife with conjectures as to who would be the next president, Dr. Milagros S. Esparrago of Sorsogon City, a Region 5 CHED education specialist, was designated by CHED to oversee the school's operation from February to June 2007. From 2007 to 2015, UEP was headed by a lawyer, Dr. Mar P. De Asis of Catubig, Northern Samar. With him leading the way, new curricular programs have been offered, enrollment increased, and the graduates' performance in the licensure examinations were consistently above the national passing percentage and the number landing in the top 10. All program offerings of the university have been accredited by the Accrediting Agency of Chartered Colleges and Universities in the Philippines, Incorporated. With Dr. De Asis' term ending in July 2015, UEP was entrusted to its then Vice President for Administration, Dr. Baltazar G. Martires. He was designated as OIC to the Office of the President, while a committee was in search for a new UEP President. In August 2015, an alumnus of the UEP Agricultural Engineering Program, Engineer Dr. Rolando A. De Lorino of Catarman, Northern Samar, dreams of making the university an academically competitive, research and development focused, and economically sustainable public higher institution. During his term, a scrupulous examination of the university's fourfold mandate has been done by Dr. De Lorino to make sure that each function is given equal priority. Then, Dr. Baltazar G. Martires was designated as OIC to the Office of the President. Dr. Cherry Ibanez Ultra, the 7th UEP President, her vision for UEP. A globally competitive university producing top-caliber graduates in pursuit of higher economic welfare of the people and the community through inclusion and cooperation from the stakeholders. Mission: to offer academic programs and services based on the social needs of the community, changing industry needs imbued with the core values of honor and excellence. On administration. Human resources. The UEP system maintains a faculty complement of 439, 213 non-teaching staff, 125 part-time employees, 64 casual, and 333 job order. On production. With the aim of widening its reach in order to better help more people in the community, UEP has devised ways to become an economically sustainable public higher institution. UEP's partnership with external stakeholders paved way to fatten up the income of the university, which bulk part and proceeds go to fund student scholarship and wages and incentives of some of its non-regular personnel. On research. The proposal of a one faculty, one research policy was well embraced by the UEP community, which evidence is an increased number of research proposals and completed researches, presented not only in the RDE in-house review, but as well as in national and international conferences, thus making UEP known not only in the Philippines but also in the world. On extension. Local partnership with external services. The university is actively involved in provincial, regional, and national research, development, and extension activities, even as it seeks to improve the lives of those in the areas it serves. Along the way, it has earned national and regional awards. There are high-impact projects in environment, water and land farming productivity, literacy, gender awareness, small-scale business, and capital generation. Global interchange. International linkages are maintained with the JICA, the University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences in Pakistan, the Rakuno Gakuen University in Japan, the French NGO Center for Edu Mekong Foundation, and the Fundación Grameen Filipinas, among others. Among the current cross-cultural linkage is with the Catholic University of Daegu, South Korea, with some of their students enroll in a cultural immersion and language training in UEP. On instruction, UEP offers 52 undergraduate programs and 30 graduate programs and 4 under the expanded tertiary education equivalency and accreditation program, with offerings in the laboratory elementary school and laboratory high school and the senior high school. These offerings housed in the different colleges of the UEP main campus and external campuses. College of Agriculture, Fisheries and Natural Resources, College of Arts and Communication, College of Business Administration, College of Education, College of Engineering, College of Nursing and Allied Health Sciences, College of Veterinary Medicine, College of Law, and the Graduate Studies, and the Pedro Rebadulla Memorial Campus, and the UEP Lauang Campus. On accreditation. As part of the current administration's effort to ensure the quality of education, it has submitted its curricular programs for accreditation to the Accrediting Agency of Chartered Colleges and Universities of the Philippines, Incorporated. With the 2 curricular programs awarded as Center of Development, College of Science as COD in Environmental Studies, and College of Arts and Communication as COD in Literature. And in December 2016, Commission on Higher Education has counted UEP in as one of the top performing schools in the region. On students. UEP is serving some 14,000 students coming from the different parts of Samar, Leyte, and the nearby towns of Bicol and Masbate. To support high-quality learning, UEP adopts a pro-student scholarship scheme to accommodate more number of poor but deserving students. An average of 1,800 students graduate from the different programs, the bulk coming from the 3 largest colleges, the Colleges of Arts and Communication, Education, and Business Administration. UEP's performance in the bar and board examinations has always been above the national passing percentage, with some landing among the top 10 places. This is the University of Eastern Philippines, the first state university in the Visayas.